Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of early America, but not in the way you might expect. We're not talking about the major battles or the big names everyone knows. Instead, we're going on a quest for those little historical nuggets, those weird and wonderful fun facts that make you see the past in a whole new light. So buckle up, because we're about to uncover some surprising tidbits from the annals of early American history. You won't want to miss this. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into some fascinating fun facts about early America. Stick around, because you won't want to miss these surprising tidbits from history. Okay, let's start with a term everyone knows, Uncle Sam. He's the personification of the US government, the stern-looking, top-hat-wearing fellow pointing his finger at you from recruitment posters. But where did this iconic figure come from? Believe it or not, the origin of Uncle Sam can be traced back to the War of 1812. Legend has it that meat barrels supplied to the US Army were stamped with the initials US for United States. Some soldiers jokingly referred to these initials as belonging to Uncle Sam, a playful reference to Samuel Wilson, a meat packer who supplied the Army. The nickname stuck, and over time Uncle Sam evolved into a symbol of the US government itself. It's fascinating how a simple joke among soldiers could give rise to such an enduring national symbol. It's like the early American version of a meme going viral. Time to debunk some myths about the quintessential American holiday Thanksgiving. We all know the story, Pilgrims, Native Americans, a bountiful feast, right? Well, it turns out that the first Thanksgiving wasn't a formal event, or even an annual celebration. It was a 3-day harvest festival held in Plymouth, Massachusetts in 1621. And while the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag tribe did share a meal, the menu probably looked quite different from our modern Thanksgiving dinners. Forget the turkey, mashed potatoes, and pumpkin pie. They likely feasted on venison, duck, fish, corn, squash, and beans. The first Thanksgiving wasn't about cranberry sauce and football. It was about survival, cooperation, and celebrating the harvest in a new and challenging land. Let's talk about the Liberty Bell, a symbol of American independence, but not because of what you might think. Sure, it's got that iconic crack, but the Liberty Bell story goes far beyond its structural imperfection. Cast in 1752, it originally hung in the Pennsylvania State House, now Independence Hall, and was used to summon lawmakers to meetings and alert citizens to important announcements. While there's no evidence the Liberty Bell rang when the Declaration of Independence was adopted, it became associated with the event over time. Its inscription, "Proclaim Liberty throughout all the land," resonated with abolitionists who adopted it as a symbol of their fight against slavery. The Liberty Bell's story reminds us that even objects can take on powerful meanings and inspire social change. The Founding Fathers, brilliant minds, revolutionaries, and, dare I say, a little bit quirky. We often put these figures on pedestals, forgetting they were also human beings with their own eccentricities. Take Thomas Jefferson, the author of the Declaration of Independence. He was a man of many talents and interests, architect, inventor, farmer, and apparently a bit of a foodie. He kept meticulous records of his garden, experimented with different crops, and even smuggled rice seeds from Italy, which was illegal at the time. Then there's Benjamin Franklin, the ultimate multi-hyphenate scientist, inventor, diplomat, publisher, and, as it turns out, a bit of a prankster. He once wrote an anonymous letter to a London newspaper suggesting that people improve their sleep by taking air baths, basically sleeping naked. These quirky details might not be in the history books, but they remind us that the Founding Fathers were more than just names on documents. They were complex individuals who shaped a nation. History often focuses on the achievements of men, but let's not forget the crucial role women played in shaping early America. While they faced significant limitations, women were far from passive bystanders. They ran households, managed farms and businesses, and contributed to their communities in countless ways. Women like Anne Hutchinson and Anne Bradstreet challenged religious and societal norms, while Mercy Otis Warren used her writing to advocate for women's rights and education. During the Revolutionary War, women like Deborah Sampson and Molly Pitcher disguised themselves as men to fight for independence. These stories remind us that women have always been integral to American history, even when their contributions weren't always acknowledged. Imagine early America as a bustling marketplace. a land of opportunity where people from diverse backgrounds came to build new lives. The early American economy was a fascinating mix of agriculture, trade, and emerging industries. Agriculture formed the backbone of the economy, with tobacco, rice, and indigo being major cash crops in the South, while small farms dominated the North. Trade played a crucial role, with merchants connecting the colonies to Europe and the Caribbean. Shipbuilding thrived, and cities like Boston, New York, and Philadelphia became major commercial hubs. The early American economy was a dynamic and evolving system that laid the foundation for the nation's future economic growth. Holidays are a time for celebration, reflection, and of course, a bit of historical context. Let's explore the origins of some beloved American holidays. Independence Day, or the 4th of July, commemorates the adoption of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. Early celebrations involve bonfires, parades, and public readings of the Declaration. Thanksgiving, as we discussed, has its roots in the Harvest Festival of 1621, though it wasn't declared a national holiday until 1863 by President Abraham Lincoln. Even holidays like Christmas, originally a religious observance, evolved over time, incorporating secular traditions and becoming a time for family gatherings and gift-giving. The way Americans celebrate holidays has changed over the centuries, reflecting the nation's evolving cultural landscape. From the cotton gin to the lightning rod, early America was a hotbed of innovation. Let's delve into the world of early American inventors and their groundbreaking creations. Benjamin Franklin, a man of many talents, invented the lightning rod, bifocals, and the Franklin stove, demonstrating his insatiable curiosity and desire to improve everyday life. Eli Whitney's invention of the cotton gin in 1793 revolutionized the cotton industry, but also had the unintended consequence of entrenching slavery in the South. These inventions, while significant, were just the tip of the iceberg. Early Americans were constantly tinkering, experimenting, and finding new ways to solve problems and improve their lives. Education has always been valued in American society, but the early American education system looked quite different from what we have today. In the colonial era, education was primarily a family affair, with parents or tutors providing basic literacy and numeracy skills. As communities grew, so did the need for formal schools. The first public school in America, the Boston Latin School, was established in 1635. Early schools often emphasized religious instruction and moral education, with the New England Primer, a popular textbook, teaching children the alphabet through Bible verses. Access to education varied widely, with wealthy families often hiring private tutors, while children from less privileged backgrounds had limited opportunities for learning. Before the arrival of Europeans, North America was home to a rich tapestry of Native American cultures. These cultures profoundly impacted early American society, leaving their mark on everything from food, to language, to customs. Native American agricultural practices, including the cultivation of corn, beans, and squash, became staples of the colonial diet. Words like canoe, moose, and raccoon were adopted from Native American languages, enriching the English language with new terms. Native American knowledge of the land, medicinal plants, and hunting techniques proved invaluable to the colonists as they adapted to their new environment. Recognizing the contributions of Native American cultures is essential for understanding the complex and multifaceted history of the United States. And there you have it, folks. 10 fun facts about early America that might have surprised you. It's amazing how these little-known stories can change our perspective on history. Remember, history isn't just dates and names in textbooks, it's about the lives of real people, their struggles, triumphs, and even their quirks. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these fun facts about early America, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more historical insights. See you next time.